Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, then click all. Thanks! Hi everyone, welcome back, and in this video I will be showing you how to create these silver crocodile nails. Now let me show you everything that I used to create these. All the products that I use in this video are from Glam. I use their base gel, I use a gray gel polish called Gray Area, I use the metallic base coat, the metallic silver base, I'm using one of their builder gels in a bottle, which is Pure Serenity, and it is clear, and then the no wipe top gel. The tools you need to do your drawing of the croc skin is the smallest dotting tool that you have, a needle tool that will give you some thin lines, and then you're going to need to dampen a paper towel with isopropyl alcohol. That way you can wipe off your tools as you're drawing. The first thing I did was apply the base coat and then cured it, and then I applied one layer of the gray gel polish, which was Gray Area. And you only need one layer because it's just so that when you're doing the drawing and you kind of carve the silver out, that you won't see your nail underneath. Now you can also use a one-step gray gel polish if you have it, but I didn't happen to have a one-step gel polish in gray. But if you do, that'll save you a layer. With Madame Glam's metallic collection, they have a metallic base coat, which is this one, and then they have the metallic silver base. Now you have to apply this metallic base coat first before you apply that metallic silver base, okay? These two products go together. They must be used together or you will not get that metallic silver chrome look. And what I'm doing here is just applying this metallic base coat very thin. You don't need to apply it thick or anything like that. Make sure you cover all the areas on the nail and then cure it for 30 seconds. Here is the metallic silver base I was talking about, and when you apply this, you want to make sure that you do even, long strokes, and you don't want to keep repeating and going over the nail where you've already painted, because if you do, it won't chrome out on you. It'll just be like a frosted color. And you want to make sure that you get even coverage because you may have streaks. You want to make sure that you shake this polish really well because it's not like a regular gel polish, okay? So you can shake it. And just watch me apply this. I touch down and I just drag. And right before your eyes, it starts to get chrome, okay? Now I do touch over it, but I'm using enough of the polish that it shouldn't be a problem. That's why you want to make sure also that you get enough on there. Okay? Now do you see that? It's starting to chrome out. Anywhere where there's a mist spot or where the silver has separated, I just go over it really quickly, like one time. Don't go over it repeatedly. Here I'm just going to use a liner brush with a little bit of the silver on there, and I'm going to go around the cuticle area and fill in any other missed spots. Oh my gosh, you can see me in there and I look terrible. What I do now is I let this air dry for 5 minutes and I time it. And what that does is it helps this polish to kind of like set up. And then when you carve the design in it, the separations from you carving it or drawing the lines through it, they'll stay separated, okay? A lot of times when you do this technique with other, regular gel polishes and stuff, the problem arises where the gel polish, when you carve it, it wants to sort of go back together. But with this polish here, it's not really a real gel polish. I mean, it does get cured in the lamp, but it's kind of different. So I'm able to allow this to dry for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is up and now it's time to do the drawing. And I start out with the dotting tool and watch. Do you see that? And you see the lines? They stay separated. They don't try closing together like I was telling you. And also you can see the gray gel polish underneath the silver. So it kind of matches and kind of blends together. So whatever color you would have under your nail at this point, once you do this carving or drawing, you would see that. Like if you had red under there, you would see red. But I just want it to match the silver. Now you see I'm just doing long squares because a crocodile has really long, big squares down the back. And then on the sides, it has small squares. So I just go ahead and I carve them. And I'll just let you watch this and then I'll come back in whenever I need to. Can you see the extra lines from tracing around the squares? That gives you texture, and that's what you want to give it a croc look, you know, crocodile look. Now I've got the needle tool, and this will give me even thinner lines. Just gives a lot of detail and a lot of texture, okay? That's what you want. So I just go over that again. That's why you want to use a small dotting tool and then some type of a needle tool, because that will give you different size lines to work with. Once you are satisfied with your croc skin design, then it's time to cure it. But I'm going to show you how I cure it, because I feel like if I cure it a certain way, then it will stay chrome. Because sometimes with this silver polish here, if you just put it in the lamp, you know, right away, then it kind of turns like a cloudy color. So let me show you how I cure this. What I do is I cure my finger outside the lamp for 10 seconds on this side, and then I turn my finger to the other side and cure it for another 10 seconds. And when that's up, then I put it in the lamp for 1 minute. And this just helps it to keep a more metallic look. Now it's time to turn this into a 3D crocodile nail. To get it 3D, I use their Builder in a Bottle Clear, which is pure serenity. I just decant a little bit on the back of the dapping dish here. You can see that. Then I just use a liner brush to get some of the builder gel, and I put it on each square on the nail. And I just flash cure as necessary. And when I get them all done, I will give it a full cure of 1 minute. Here's what it looks like so far with the one layer of Builder in a Bottle applied over the squares. It does have a 3D look to it already, but I think I want it to be a little bit more higher of a 3D look. So I will go ahead and add one more layer to each square and flash cure as I did before. And then when I get them all complete, I'll give it a final cure of 1 minute. I do want to say that with this silver polish here, it is very touchy, okay? So it really is hard to find any kind of a top coat that will top coat over it without changing the color, because most top coats will just dull it right out. And I was surprised because the Builder in a Bottle that's Madam Glam's works really well with this. And I'm not sure if it's because it's probably maybe the same brand all working together. That's why it doesn't change the color, but it works really great with the silver polish. So I would suggest, if you want to try this, that you use all the same products, okay? Use their Builder in a Bottle over top of this. Otherwise, you might risk just ruining the metallic finish. Now it's time to top coat the nail, and I'm using their No Wipe top coat. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you apply a very thin layer, okay? Because you don't want to apply a lot of top coat and fill in all the 3D work that you just did. So you want to just get your brush to be kind of dry, and then I just kind of flip it on like this, just trying to get down into the grooves and I just look really well and make sure that everything is coated, and then I go ahead and cure that for 1 minute. That's the end of the video. Be on the lookout for 2 new videos doing this type of nail, but only in the flat version. I'm going to do the flat version in silver and in gold. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being here and watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment sections and tell me what you think. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.